Well, you know what's interesting for me personally is like I started off my DJ career as a battle DJ, like a competitive DJ doing, you know, scratching battles and championships at a really young age. So I've always been really interested in hearing the stories of athletes because I can relate to, you know, even just on a performance and concentration level, you know, when you.
Up next, the Nuggets taking on the Spurs. For Denver, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it all back together and get things on track with a win. Spurs, Nuggets, tip-off coming up next. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with MP, and it's Vassell in at small forward. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Watson in at the 3. This is the 4th and final game for these teams in this NBA Cup tournament. And Grant, with both sides going winless in group play, there will be no advancing to the knockout round.
You know, B.A., I'm sure for both coaching staffs, bigger fish to fry when they consider their regular season standings. That's the larger picture they've got to focus on.
Fox against Murray. Hardaway, a good look. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's MP. And it falls all over the rim and in. We played just over a minute here in the first. Murray against Fox. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Launches it. San Antonio with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Down low, Vassell. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. For Denver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Murray. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Now here's Gordon. He's covered by Fox. 6 to shoot. The fadeaway. Misses off the left iron. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. That one goes in.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
It's Watson on the wing. Murray scanning the floor. Gordon, the pass to Watson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year.
And the Nuggets will... Here's Murray, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. MP is out there with Harper. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's Murray. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Champagnie. Pass to MP. Out to the right wing. Puts it up. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep, MP. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Murray. Pass to Watson. With the floater. That one no good. San Antonio leading by 18. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Left side, Watson. Here's Jokic. The big man, Jokic.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
Timeout called, the Spurs. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy. And so, the San Antonio Spurs with a
score, your Nuggets 36, San Antonio 45.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change. Something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, Wemby closes the gap so fast with his length. He's a different defender from the rest.
And Sohan gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Hardaway. Sohan with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
MP outside. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
And the basket by MP.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Gordon outside. MP with the block. And they get it back.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Denver. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Let's see the stat sheet here for Nikola Jokic. Here's MP. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And San Antonio making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Nuggets trail by 16. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Jamal Murray with the dive.
Pass to Harper. Back to MP. Three-pointer. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Now Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Watson. Uncovered. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Back to Wembanyama. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Murray. Rebound San Antonio.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Harper passes to MP. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now a timeout called by Denver. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league.
Substitution.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. MP is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. It's Watson on the wing. And there's the drive. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to MP. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Still fighting for it on every play. Hardaway Jr. knows the and-one chance is worth the battle.
Stan, when you compare Tim Hardaway Jr.'s game to his dad's, they are quite a bit different.
Well, his dad was more of a floor general and a penetrating guard, while Jr. is more of a volume shooter, especially from outside. Remember, BA, they played in different eras, so it's not all that surprising.
And he gets that one.
And this is Hardaway Jr. at his best. If I'm his teammates, I keep feeding the hot hand.
Pass to MP. Fires it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Murray. Gordon outside. The rebound by the Spurs.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hardaway against MP. Back to Fox. MP outside. 5 to shoot. Vassell passes to MP. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Nuggets trail by 18. Outside Murray. Outside Hardaway. And it's all from three-point range.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Spurs.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, need some help?
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today. Come on, box him out, man. Shot, shot, shot. We always be ready.
I can't even watch this. That's what I want to see. Good work. Here's what we're gonna do. Get your head into the game. What's good? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Let's get started. Nah, we're good. Let's ball. Come get it. Oh, bring it like that one. Come on, man. Help out. I see him. I see him. Yeah, it's time to play now.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Set up, set up. Who's got ball? Front head. You take it out when you see it.
You're like money in the bank.
The stories of athletes.
You won the DMC World DJ Championship at the age of 15, super young, making you the youngest to win and the first Canadian to win. So congratulations for that. I know it's been a while, but how did your early success catapult you into the DJ that you are today?
You know, kind of overnight, there was people around the world that were hearing my name, were curious to see me play. I kind of had to, you know, take all of it very seriously right away. You know, like if I took it seriously, it could really lead to a lot more, you know, and here I am, like literally 28 years later, still doing what I love for a living. So I'm glad I took it as seriously right away.
Do you have any words of advice for people looking to get into the industry or become a DJ?
Yeah, sure. I mean, look, I think it's a lot easier than before to become a DJ, even as far as like getting the equipment that's needed. The challenge now is that there's so many DJs. So to cut through the noise and get known, I think it's important to, one, like really develop a sound that's your own and give out a clear message of what it is that you offer so that people come to you for a reason, you know?
A-Track, thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. And everyone, make sure you check out the Season 4 soundtrack curated by A-Track himself.
Thank you.
The first 100 overall card is here in my team, and unlockable alongside 5 Dark Matter player cards in a brand new series of greatness challenges.
This is going to be a fun ride that you can tackle at your own pace, on console and mobile, containing some awesome rewards.
Greatness is a new section of the challenges menu, and that's where you'll begin the chase for 5 new Dark Matter player cards.
This new set of challenges breaks down players by archetype with a Dark Matter card as your completion prize for each set.
For each category, you'll unlock, use, and win with players as you ride up a ladder elevating from gold through Dark Matter.
Imagine the boost to your lineup when you add the shooting greatness of Dark Matter Steph Curry, Allen Iverson's offensive heat wave,
and also the playmaking of Larry.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And the starting group for the Spurs. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. MP is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. And for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? 2 teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And Fox gets it to go.
Tricky shot by Fox right there. That floater is nearly impossible to defend.
Randall passes to McDaniels. To the paint, Edwards uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Outside Fox. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, with time running out, Fox stayed calm on that one. Converted to beat the clock.
DiVincenzo finds Reed. DiVincenzo can't hit it. San Antonio with the ball. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Now, here's Fox. Last game out, he had 14. The three from MP. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Edwards drawing the double team. Good on the shot.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Zohan, the pass to MP. Back to Zohan. MP finds Zohan. The three from MP. And the Spurs another three.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timberwolves trail by 8. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. He takes it in, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Second attempt at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words. Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Front-court spots filled by Edwards and Randall. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Bones Highland. And it's Reed in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Wembanyama. Saw him with 10 points last game.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Edwards against Vassell. Randall surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Highland, and the layup is good. Highland's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Wembanyama.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Timberwolves trail by 3 to the left wing. Randall kicks to Edwards. Misses the layup.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kev. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, people forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by. Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. Spurs leading by 5. Wembanyama down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Here's MP. Ball's knocked loose. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Edwards, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Vassell finds MP. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And the Timberwolves call time here. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switch.
We've reached half a play. Spurs lead by 7. We'll see you after.
The Spurs 39.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the floor for San Antonio. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. MP is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. Instead, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
And that one misses. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Back to MP. And that misses badly. Air ball. Timberwolves trail by 7. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it. Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
MP dishes to Fox. Now, Sohan, nothing on the board, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Bones Highland is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to MP. Takes the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Fox passes to MP. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Here's Highland. Off target from outside. Vassell with it. McDaniels picks him up.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Out to the right wing. Edwards against MP. Fox passes to MP. Launches a 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Edwards buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Dan Naz Reid is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves. The 2024 Wembanyama passes to MP. It's stolen by Edwards. Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randle. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's MP for three. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Out to Edwards. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Here's Sohan. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
Yeah, nice touch by Sohan. More than at home inside. He's not a forward who wants to jack up a bunch of threes.
Randall passes to Edwards. Fires from the line. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. MP, that's for 2. And the shot is long.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Reed. Sohan. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Huge bucket by Sohan. Sequences like this demonstrate his desire to accept more of a leadership role.
Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fox with the steal. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, he's been a clutch player of the year. Fox lives for the big one.
And stolen by MP. We've got 1:18 left in the game. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
They get it again. San Antonio trailing here. Sohan, the pass to MP. Here's Wembanyama. Fox kicks to MP. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. No good off the back of the rim.
We can't play better defense than that. Controlling that mid-range area.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, you have to challenge Edwards inside without fouling. But that's not easy to do.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Here's San Antonio now.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Here's Fox. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Well, we have a chance now, a recap of one of the standout performances of our game, earning our player of the game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Edwards. Count it! San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. definitely doable.
In a deep three from Fox. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you often.
Oh, that's good.
Good game last night. Get to work. Here's what we're gonna.
let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus! Seven! Where's the foul? We back! We back! Get him all the way, baby, all the way! Who's that boy? Woo! Tip in! Send it! Stop ball! Stop ball! We good. We'll show you. Don't forget the clock! Yeah, that's all you!
Hey, so you want to sharpen those passing skills today. Let's get you set.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. You got her. We ready. Let's go. Rip that. I see him. I see him. Watch the roll. Switch. What's the big? Oh, get off my court! Big coming! Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Focus! Focus! Here we go. Screen coming! Got your help! Watch the pick! We've been ready. We're waiting your team. Yeah, you can't contain me.
Well, if you prove your greatness with every archetype, you'll collect 100 overall Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade can do it all across the board. Get on your path to greatness now in the challenges menu and be the best in my team.
Our next guest was the first to complete.
Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene. Greetings, everyone. You've got it locked. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson is out there with Zach Edey. And there's Jackson. Then it's Morant. And it's Coward in at the 2 spot. And for San Antonio, in the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Fox is out there with MP. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And it's the Spurs ball. It's a 3-point game. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Jackson doesn't go that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's MP. Pass to Sohan. There's the 3. They get it again.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And here's Jackson. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's MP. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Jackson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Richard the Dynamic John Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than John Morant, and I'm coming up short. John doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
That's good from Morant. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And so he makes both from the line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
MP, that's for 2. And another basket for San Antonio.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe. Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's MP. 14 points from him the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
MP and the dunk by MP.
But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eden.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Jerome passes to Aldama. Pass to Spencer. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Spencer, first personal foul. First
and a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Here's Aldama. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. The shot by Wells, no good. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Kings in Sacramento. Johnson dishes to MP. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A different look now for San Antonio. Barnes. 1-1 in the game so far from the line.
The line for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama. 1 shot.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. MP is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Back to Edey. To the middle. Here's Jackson. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Another one falls for San Antonio.
Oh, mercy. De'Aaron Fox with the move and the finish. That's a nice setup.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the inside. MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era, when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And the dunk by Edey.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points. But Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
Sohan, the pass to MP. From the arc. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Coward, covered by MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Victor Wembanyama.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some pop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. Now here's Morant. He's coming off a 22-point game against Sacramento. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He had a nice open look right there. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Spencer. Now Edey. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson looking around. Just 5 to shoot. And they'll get another chance. Edey gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Fox passes to MP. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 23 points.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Now here's Morant. And so it's San Antonio riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And what a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
So on the floor for Memphis. Jackson is out there with Jackson. Then there's Edey. Then there's John Morant. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position.
I want to say that that's great vision from Wemby, but he can see everything from that height, anticipating that the player was going to be there.
And that one's good. Coward.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. John Landale's checked in for Edey. And it's Ty Jerome in for Morant. Pass to Landale. Fader on the way. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 17. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
MP outside. Oh, good with the triple.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Coward. Now Jerome. Scoreless thus far. Inside. Shoots from 8. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Hit the road with that in the first of a 5-game run. Vassell kicks to MP. This one for three. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And one thing, Richard, this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship.
Substitution on court.
Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. MP's got 31 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Fox is out there with MP. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And Fox gets it to go.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
Pass to Coward. Edey with it, and here's Jackson, covered by Vassell. Clock at 6. Jackson passes to Jackson. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Violation. Memphis ball.
And you know the coach's challenge was try it out in the G League for a few seasons. And I think it's a great idea. Helps provide a way to get certain types of plays looked at that otherwise wouldn't necessarily trigger any sort of replay review.
I think the league doing a great job of continually evolving. Replay review has been pretty well received across the board, and everyone trying to do their best to make sure the calls are as accurate as possible.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Let's now take our opportunity to check out our player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's Coward missing. San Antonio leading by 23. MP. And MP throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and the foul called on MP.
Second personal
That'll be his
foul.
second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jerome passes to Clark. Now here's Wells. He's covered closely. Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's MP. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Doubled by Vassell. Jerome with it. Now defended by MP. Basket good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And that one's good, MP.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Alan.
Hey, man. great practice today. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to... Get your mind right.
We're here. We're here. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. And one. Yes, sir.
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this...
Focus, focus. Shots up. Yo, we got this. Don't worry. That's strong, baby. What the fuck?
Let's go.
Woo! I got you quiet real quick, huh?
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to...
Ball, we good. Let's get y'all. Yeah, baby.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to...
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's get it started.
Smart. What is your advice in tackling those really hard and difficult challenges?
Honestly, my squad, the squad that I play with, they also have to sacrifice what they're doing in order to help me hit these challenges.
What shout-outs do you want to give to your friend group?
I want to shout out my guy Doughboy. His name is Garrett. I've been playing with him for about 3 or 4 years. I know him IRL. My friend Cyclops Division. His name is Ezra.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Fox is out there with MP. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court. And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Garland kicks to Hunter. Mitchell in the corner. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's MP. Cavaliers with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Vassell against Hunter. Here's MP. Back to Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. Launches it. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. That one falls. Mitchell's got 5 now.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Vassell, the pass to MP. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
Cleveland leading by 8. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's MP. Can't hit from in close. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Tries to keep it alive. Offensive rebound. Tyson. Mobley wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Garland against MP. And stolen by Mobley. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
For Cleveland, DeAndre.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Garland. Nails the 16-footer. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
You got to be right on Garland from that mid-range spot because he is lethal from there.
Here's MP. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Mitchell getting it down inside.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you, Shams. That shot wide open. 8 points for MP.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GMs.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
MP passes to Wembanyama. Back to MP. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Sam Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Guys, back to you.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And here's MP for 3.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Here's Garland. Good defense by MP.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Looking to get back on track here. Another miss by MP. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Down low. Here's Wade. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the bucket from MP.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Hunter. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Portland. 6 to shoot. Mobley trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Cavaliers leading by 13 on the court for San Antonio. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. MP is out there with Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Fox dishes to MP. Fox looking it over. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
with no time to spare. Fox making it look easy operating under pressure.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Barnes finds MP. Wembanyama down low. Allen defending. Wembanyama trying to free himself. Second chance effort. Wembanyama fighting for it.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. And the rejection by MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. Is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Free throw good, Garland.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability, but he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Pass to Castle. MP against Garland. And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 14 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Castle with it. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command with their 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And
46.
now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Sam Merrill, and it's Wade in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Assisted by.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Merrill. 2 free throws come, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Mitchell wide open. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
MP looking around. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bounce pass from Garland. And here is Hunter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one goes long.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Fox finds MP. Mbenyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Again, Mitchell missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And it's Vassell in the corner. MP outside. Offensive rebound. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Spurs. They're on a 19-7 run. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities come deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
1:25 left to play here in the fourth. To take the lead, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Mitchell outside. Again, Mitchell missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Hands it from downtown.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he gets it back. Good.
So cool under pressure. It's good to see Allen rise to the occasion.
Fox finds MP. Fox passes to MP. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fires for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 3. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And with this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us.
That looked good.
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna. We'll get the next one. Let's go. Again. Now we're rolling.
Let's do this.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna. One more. Man, I can't even watch this. Get your mind right.
Let's get this started already.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get.
You got it. Come on, man. Let's go. Gear up. We good. Hold up.
head in the game.
We good. We'll show you.
Get your mind right.